All right, welcome to the latest from Crafter's Companion. It is their Illustrator markers. They are part of the Spectrum Noir series. This is called Seascape and this is called Landscape. And they're really pretty awesome, and they go along and work beautifully with your existing Spectrum Noir. They're still alcohol dyed base, so they're easy to blend and really easy to use. Artist grade, premium quality, double-ended alcohol ink markers, superb fine super nib for precision, and then there's a brush nib for versatility and extra control. And what's really neat is they still follow the rules of the original Spectrum Noir alcohol marker coloring system. All right, so here's how they work. I'm going to show you both sides so you can just get a feel for them if you're thinking about getting them or if you already picked them up and you're waiting for them to arrive. They are double-ended and the nibs are definitely different than other Spectrum Noir markers. This side is the precision side, and that's me kind of using it on the flat side and then right on the tip. And then I'm going to reverse it and do the big brush side, and you can see it gives you a big full brush, and then of course the tip brush. Okay, so I want to show you a project, and here's what I'm going to be using. I'm using some stamps from Stampin' Up. I'm using 3 of the markers. There's my Rock-a-Block, and there's a die from Stampin' Up as well. So here's I'm going to start with 3 of the markers, and typically you do 3 colors that are darker to lighter, and then you're going to blend them together. You can see I start with the darker blue, then I go to the lighter blue, and then you'll notice I go to the lightest, and watch everything kind of just blends together really beautifully. And you'll see the effect it's going to make when I use the die in just a couple of minutes. And then of course I do it again. Then I grab these really fun stamp from Stampin' Up. It's like bubbles almost. And when you're using it, make sure to turn the Rock-a-Block around a little bit because you don't want it to look like it's repeated. You want it kind of random looking. And so I just stamp all the little bubbles on top of the blended section. Okay, using my Gemini and the die that matches and comes along with the Swirly Bird set, I took just a piece of that blended section and then I did the die cut, and there's the finished die cut of that section itself. And I repeated that cut 2 more times to get 3 total for the front of the card. Then I took my handy Xyron X machine and then made stickers out of them. In the Swirly Bird design, there's a really cute, what looks like a nest. I thought it would make a great sunshine because that's the theme of the card I'm making. So I did 2 passes in my Gemini for that. And then I took my Rock-a-Block and then I used a stamp from Stampin' Up's Feel Goods and stamped the interior. Okay, so what I did was, obviously I stuck down the 3 waves and then added my 2 kind of nests to make the sunshine and layered those. And then I'm just kind of finishing up here. When you open it up, it says, "Those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves." So overall, I thought the card turned out pretty well. I think the technique itself, by getting that blended look on those waves, turned out great. And there's just so many different ways you can certainly use that. If you like the video, please share it with others on Facebook or pin it to Pinterest if you can. And I hope you have an awesome day.